The entire time that you were talking about the age of the Bible and who wrote it and everything like that. It's totally irrelevant to me. I'm just being honest with you because I experienced my life. And everything in the Bible that I've read has absolutely come true in my life. If I could say that the Bible is absolutely true, it's by my own experience and my own personal life that's shown to be changed through God. And that's where I stand on it. I totally believe the Bible is absolutely the 100% fallible Word of God. And anything that you add to it or take away makes it null and void. So when you add, your own thoughts or your own consciousness of what you think it really means, it's not going to work for you. It's not the truth. And you become deceived when you start thinking that you can go to God or go to heaven in any way, any form, just by what you're thinking in your heart. There has to be a standard. There has to be a rule book for the way to go. And we can't defer to the left or to the right of it, because then we start to sin, and then the devil comes in and steals our joy.
Mark?
I mean, some of the claims are poor academically, and you're a nice guy, and we're, with the Dead Sea Scrolls, there's men like Karsten Peter Thiede who would date fragments of Matthew back to the time when the eyewitnesses were still alive. Those who did write the Bible weren't making things up. They got murdered. Peter was crucified upside down. Usually for something like that, there's a benefit. You don't tell that kind of lie. For Jesus' own mother to worship him, his own brothers to worship him, his own brother to suffer as a pastor, to say, this is what people made up. Do you really think that people got together and said, let's create a religion in which there's only one way to heaven, we're all sinners, and hell's hot, and forever's a long time, and actually voted on that, and this is what we ended up with? I mean, were it invented, I think we would end up with something totally different, like salvation by eating chicken wings and napping, That's what I would have voted for.
The scripture says the letter or literal kills. That's where we get the word literal from letter. Spirit gives life. I take the Bible very seriously, just not literally. Now, if you want to be really strict, you're not supposed to wear expensive clothes or jewelry.
That's not true.
Well, according to the New Testament, no.
But it's not true.
She might have shopped on sale. You're judging.
Oh, no, I'm not. I didn't literally. I've said this to many great. I've hosted conversations with Christians for 40 and 50,000 people there every year for 15 years. And we dress women wear pearls and gold and braided hairs. So, but the New Testament says that a woman should not wear braided hair.
All right, one question.
No.
That's the literal.
The part where it says Jesus got out of the grave, yes or no?
Yes.
So
does what? Does the Bible say
that he rose from death? Do you
Yes,
believe
sir.
that?
Yes.
And you have a problem with the devil and not the resurrection?
No. Here's where I am. Here's where I am. The resurrection is very powerful to our faith. Nobody can prove it. I've been to the garden tomb. I've wept seeing the empty tomb. But I can't prove that. I believe that because I want to believe it. I don't think I have to believe it for it to have happened or not happened. I've been taught to believe it. I don't know how not to, So so when a Christian goes to the garden tomb and the Catholics go to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre and they argue, as they were fighting over there the other day, about where Jesus was buried, there's a lot of misinformation in that. But all right, Deepak, go deep.
I have a suspicion that Deepak has something to say.
All I have to say is belief is a cover-up for insecurity. All belief is a cover-up for insecurity. If I asked you, do you believe in electricity, you would say that's ridiculous. If I asked you, do you believe in gravity or electromagnetism, you would say that's a stupid question. If something is real, you don't have to believe in it. You should be able to experience it. And the most fervent believers in the world are the cause of all the problems in the world right now. Okay?
But Deepak, Annie has said repeatedly that she did experience her.
Say that?
Annie has said repeatedly that she did experience
Well, then I don't deny her experience for her.
And I had one too.
And I have one too. But if you ask me, do you believe in the literal resurrection? Do you believe in the literal virgin birth? So, good for them.
And bad for you.
Right?
Say that again.
And bad for you.
Thank you for having at least the intention of saving me. I don't know what I would do in the absence of people
I
like
love you and I want good for you.
Thank you, sir.
I do.
I'm
believing-
doing okay. You know, I don't need the devil because I don't have the guilt and shame that you people have.
I don't have guilt and shame. I used to, and then being forgiven. Listen, and then I don't need to rejoice in myself. I get the joy of thanking someone rather than being proud.
Everyone is saying what they're saying from their level of consciousness, and actually there's no need for debate here because everyone totally believes in their truth.
Well, the debate is not for you guys, it's for the people at home.
Yeah,
and
okay.
they may be learning something. Annie.
You know, when you were saying that, you know, who causes their own mess? Well, I want to know something. If you're getting attacked by someone and raped, and let's just say you were just walking to your car, did you cause that mess?
No, you didn't cause that, but you know, we live in a society that has abuse, that has poverty, that has ignorance, that is a result of cultural influences, historical influences, economic influences. It's not so simple that you cause that. When you look at the context in which evil arises, there's a deeper understanding of why it's there. And you then
of
try and
self.
solve
It's
it
because of
creatively
selfishness.
instead of creating some bogeyman out there called Satan.
Well, so you believe
because of
that evil
selfishness.
exists.
I definitely believe that there are forces of destruction in the world and that this is part of our essential nature, that we have the choice to be good or evil. As he said, we have the choice to choose evolution or entropy, but we don't have to project it on some mythical being out there.